Sanders. Tell Sanders I promise. There's children here. How Alabamian of you. Anyway, like I was saying, I looked for a partner. I asked everyone in the back. I asked Hunter Drake. I asked Big Dave. 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 You guys know how to listen? 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 Anyway, idiots. So what we're going to do...
Danger kid, broken cat. Hit the ring, time for some action. Really way more than the beat slack. When they caught with the king, can't go. Hit him with the king, can't go. That's when you get hit with the grip drop. When the matches, you don't hit the club. Celebrate with the bottles of bugs. And baby, the way you do. She was on the take it to the club. Without let's get it, let's keep it lit. Wait to sleep on trip.
Stop following me with that? I'm under a lot of stress right now.
In the corner to my left, they are your challengers, the team of Agro and Danger Kid. They are the 5 MSP! In their punts, they are the new Self-Tag Team Champions, the team of Maxwell Classic, and Nicky, the Carnies!
Yeah, we're gonna win!
Main event underway here, Action Clash episode 101. tag team titles on the line as the Carnies defend against MSP. Big match feel here. And unfortunately for Nick Iggy, unable to get out of this one.
You know, he went all, I mean, we've seen it. He's gone all throughout the locker room trying to find somebody in New South to team with him, but much to the chagrin of Nick Iggy, nobody here in New South seems to like the Carnies too much, so having to rely on Maxwell Classic tonight.
Trying to strategize a bit here with Maxwell on the outside. Of course, Maxwell, an official member of the Carnies, although typically, I say typically, a manager. Either way, Nick Iggy going to start this match off. Maxwell Classic on the outside.
Well, he's got an Alabama wrestling license, doesn't he? So
I certainly hope so.
Yeah, I do too. He's eligible, and it looks like he's ready to fight.
Gentlemen, I want to point out the first time that Max Classic has been legal in this contest. It's happening right now as the tag's been made.
It's a bold strategy, Cotton, and a tag made immediately to Nick Iggy.
And that's how it works out.
Well, I know that the Carnies are no stranger to mind games in their tag team matches. It's how they became New South Tag Team Champions, but it might be what we're seeing right now.
And we've seen MSP in a New South ring before, making their way up from the Northeast. Danger Kid and Aggro have very, very quickly endeared themselves to the fans here at the Best in the South.
Well, and the fans have definitely picked their favorites tonight, but and this is nothing against MSP, but I would argue anybody on the opposite side of the Carnies is going to be the favorite.
Now keep in mind here, at New South Pro Wrestling, titles cannot change hand on a count out or a disqualification. Titles must change by pinfall or submission, so clearly the Carnies in no hurry to get in the ring.
Honestly, it looks like they're really daring the referee to disqualify us. Do it now.
Well, we saw it before the match could even begin. The stalling tactics, refusing to get in the ring. How long was it before they got in the ring for the championship introductions?
Boy, it felt like it took a lifetime, and it feels like it's going to, even though this match has officially started, it feels like it's going to take a lifetime before anything actually happens.
Essentially so.
Is this a sign of things to come in the corner? MSP holding that tag gold up high.
I mean, keep in mind, gentlemen, Nick Iggy didn't even think he was going to be competing in our main event here tonight. He thought he was going to be walking away still New South Tag Team Champion on a disqualification loss.
Guy wanted to come sit at commentary. I wasn't going to let that happen.
I don't know if we have enough headsets for that one. And we saw last week General Manager Dump Sanders laying down the law, telling Nick Iggy, if you do not find a partner, if you do not defend those tag team championships, you will forfeit those titles to MSP.
So they have no choice. Backed into a corner very much as they are. They absolutely have to defend these championships tonight. There's no way out of it.
Max Classic trying to maintain some distance here. Quick tag out, wants no part of Danger Kid.
The best way to maintain distance is to not even get in the ring at all.
Carney's not really feeling the vibe here.
Very interesting with all of these constant quick tags, though. Like
mind games.
It's just absolutely just doing everything they can, not just to play mind games, but it looks like they really want to annoy everybody in the ring and in this building.
That sounds pretty on brand for Nick Iggy.
It looks like Maxwell Classic's going for a Greco-Roman knuckle lock of sorts, a test of strength.
I'm curious to see how this one plays out. And just like that.
Taking a much larger opponent down to one knee.
Well, he's into the ropes. The referee has no choice but to break this up. I haven't seen a knuckle lock win by submission in very many matches, but we very easily could have seen it right here tonight.
I don't know if it's happened since the 1960s, but there's a first time
it's a
for
possibility.
everything to happen once again.
He wants another one, does Maxwell Classic. Other arm. This arm's taped up, so maybe he'll have different luck with this one.
Potential for anything here tonight.
Fantastic tape job, if I say so myself.
Max Classic really feeling this one.
Danger Kid shaking hands, give him a little, hey, how you doing?
You know, an incredible amount of confidence in the corner of MSP here tonight. It's almost as if they feel they've been handed the New South Tag Team Championships on a silver platter. But you cannot overlook the Carnies in their wicked ways.
Absolutely not. As Nick Iggy's directing traffic right now with Max Classic. jumps into the ring illegally to break up that lock there from Danger Kid, and the referee imploring with Nick Iggy, you got to get out of the ring.
Legalities have never mattered much to
made.
Nick Iggy and the rest of the Carnies.
Big jawbreaker there on the Nick Iggy, and a slap for good measure right on the rear from Aggro. Double team action now here as Danger Kid gets in on it as well.
Oh! Aggro, well, you heard it there. Saying he got his booty and just got him with his foot across the head. Double team maneuver, tag made now. In comes Aggro. What we got here? A backpack senton.
That's a lot of weight coming down on the chest of Nick Iggy right here. This just might be it as we got to cover. Barely a 2 count.
I know he doesn't want to admit it, but Nick Iggy very well is in a handicap situation at this very moment.
Oh, there's 2 people.
As good as Maxwell Classic very well might be on the outside of the ring in his managerial services, I'm not exactly certain about his in-ring prowess.
Look at him, he's already blown up. Maxwell Classic has had 2 knuckle locks, and he's absolutely gassed on the outside. You're 100% correct. This is nothing more than just a handicap match.
Man was not ready to compete clearly. Nonetheless, General Manager Dump Sanders laying down the law. Saying if Nick Iggy can't find a partner, there's one right there next to you.
Backed into a corner here, very physically and metaphorically, is Nick Iggy in this match.
Danger Kid calling for silence.
Ooh.
Connects with a chop right across the sternum. Crumples Nick Iggy, now cover made. And a pinfall is not something you typically see after a chop, but you got to think about it. Driving the air out of the sternum, once you take that breath away, it's that much harder to kick out, folks.
Well, it's that much harder to kick out, but also we've talked about this an awful lot. The reason that wrestlers go for these constant 2 counts throughout the match is because it wears down their opponent. The more energy you have to expend to kick out, the less energy you have throughout the match.
Just cheeks out of the armor.
Right now, the only energy that they need to be worrying about on the side of MSP is that of Nick Iggy. But wait, Maxwell Classic looks like he got a shot off.
Cover made from Nick Iggy. Looking to retain those tag team championships.
Maxwell Classic with his first significant offense of the match, and it happened from the outside. Ooh, nasty chop.
Iggy going for that cocky pinfall. Not going to be enough to put away Danger Kid. Again, folks, New South Tag Team Championships on the line. Very awful, unable to make it here tonight. What's that story we heard last week about saving orphans from a burning building?
Yeah, whatever Kerry Awful tells himself to sleep at night, regardless, it doesn't matter what happened. He's not here tonight. And if Maxwell Classic and Nick Iggy aren't able to pull it out, you got to imagine Kerry Awful's going to get an earful about this.
That scoundrel Nick Iggy posing right next to Danger Kid, draped across the middle rope. Now calling for Maxwell Classic to stay on top of his opponent.
Maxwell Classic looking for something here.
Was looking for that streamer, big splash, axe handle.
I think it might have been an elbow drop potentially, but we'll have to go to the instant replay for that one.
I don't know if I'd call it pinpoint precision, but it was effective nevertheless.
Interesting technique nonetheless.
Who trained this guy?
Nick Iggy now grabbing the ears. Oh, cover made. 2. Grabbing the ears of Danger Kid, slamming him face first into the mat.
You know, and we've talked about how this is very much a handicap type of situation for Nick Iggy. Think about this, though. Even though MSP is still very much a unit, Aggro has been unable to see a whole lot of competition in here, as Nick Iggy has been doing a pretty great job of holding Danger Kid in the middle as he goes for that cover.
And that's definitely something you have to do when the tag team titles are on the line and you find yourself in a bit of a predicament, much like Nick Iggy is in him right now himself.
Trying to put Danger Kid to sleep, but Danger Kid's now trying to get back up on his feet and fight out of this sleeper hold predicament with some shots to the midsection of Nick Iggy, but gets driven right back down to the mat for his troubles.
Using the hair tag made now to Maxwell Classic, who certainly looks like he's gaining a little bit of confidence as time goes on. A flurry of offense, you could call it.
I mean, it's not pretty, but it looks like it's effective.
A light sprinkling, perhaps.
Very proud of himself as Maxwell Classic.
Yeah, nothing technical about that one, but trying to get him in a great position. Can he do so on Danger Kid?
And I'm sure Maxwell Classic will be the first to tell you, not a wrestler.
No,
definitely,
I'll tell you before anybody, if not.
Definitely reveling in the moment here. Defending the tag team
I don't know if Nick
championships.
Iggy can give it this much time as he was taking to pose on the apron and do whatever else. I mean, he has to capitalize, especially when he is in this handicap-like situation with his current tag partner.
Oh, going for that running senton, misses right on the apron.
You know, we talked about the air getting driven out of Nick Iggy earlier after those chops. That's exactly what happened there. The air just blowing itself out of the face of Nick Iggy after landing back first onto that ring apron.
Iggy wiped out. Speaking of wiped out, pulls aggro to the floor as Danger Kid goes to make the tag. Smart move there on behalf of Nick Iggy, who now working over those shoulder blades. Knee right to the back.
Danger Kid could very easily tap. He's nowhere near the ropes. He's gonna have to really try to find a way to get out of this. He's gonna have to get a little technical here.
Firing back. Open hand strike now goes to make the dive to tag in aggro. Nick Iggy powers him to the corner. And speaking of power, just slinging these elbows back with everything he has. Utilizing every bit of that 5 count as well.
Every single bit of it. And as we see right now, Maxwell Classic got caught by the referee, but tried to stick his hand in the cookie jar there for a moment.
Oh, again, Iggy playing defense, doing everything he can to keep Danger Kid away from the well-rested aggro on the outside.
What's Iggy thinking about here? Might be looking for suplex, but
reversal. Danger Kid unaware of just how close he is to his own corner. Nearly fell back into a tag, but instead, all that energy expended causes him to collapse face forward away from his partner, not where he wants to go, and he realizes where he is right now. That ring awareness slowly coming back to him, reaches for the tag.
And aggro's tagged in!
Aggro with a drop kick, shotgun into the corner.
Aggro is cleaning house on the Carnies here tonight. We may have new South Tag Team champions by the end of this one.
Can MSP shock the world and walk into the best in the South and take those titles back to the Northeast? Ducks the lariat, has him in position. Oh, Iggy with a reversal again, back and forth. DDT!
Aggro can do this all day. Very much the fresher man as he goes for this cover.
Cover made, leg hooked to Nick Iggy, saving those tag team championships for the Carnies. But how long can he hold on? Like you said, you know, Maxwell's getting in the ring a little bit, but really, how much is that doing?
I mean, the offense hasn't been very significant. We've seen that very much. So Nick Iggy, and as it appears now, as Aggro finally in this match might be fighting a losing battle.
Uranagi into the backstabber. Danger Kid with the cover.
Maxwell Classic pulled the referee out of the ring.
Pulled the referee out of the ring, saving the titles momentarily for the Carnies. Again, titles cannot change on a disqualification.
Classic realized that some of his managerial prowess can come into play in this tag team action, and it has paid dividends for him and his tag team partner. The New South Tag Team Championship still on the line.
Maxwell being brought into the ring, doing everything he can to fight out of it. Now caught in the middle.
Not where you want to be.
Moved out of the way, Nick Iggy. Bouncing the heads of MSP off each other.
Using their own momentum against them. Smart from Nick Iggy.
Stop to Danger Kid, rolls him through, now up on the shoulders. Death Valley driver. Cover made. 2.8.
Unbelievable. I thought this was it. Like, as much as we have been ready to write off the Carnies this whole match, it almost looked like Nick Iggy was going to get the victory there. Both men trading shots now in the ring is Danger Kid and Nick Iggy.
The crowd certainly choosing a favorite here, and that favorite is MSP. Whoa, 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 pumps the brakes. Nearly taking out our referee. Oh!
She's out now.
Clobbered. Our referee flattened in the corner, and look at the smile on Nick Iggy's face.
MSP trying to capitalize, though. Catching Iggy sleeping.
And the dirty, rotten scoundrel caught on the ropes. Not where he wants to be. Walker, they're calling for the end of it. Backstabber.
We very well might be seeing the end of this contest. The New South Tag Team Championships.
Cover
But our
made.
officials still
2,
out.
3, 4, 5. We should have new tag team champions right now.
They could be New South Tag Champs twice over by this point.
We've got to have a referee in the back or something watching the monitor, somebody that can come out and regain some order in this
Oh,
match.
powder to the face.
What the hell?
Maxwell Classic.
And the
With
belt
those
shot from Nick Iggy.
Carney tactics over and over again. Tag made. Belt across the face of Aggro. Maxwell Classic's gonna make the cover. 2. What?
You got to imagine if the referee was able to make that standard 3 count, that just might have been it. But Maxwell Classic, as shocked as he looks right now, did not get that victory here as Aggro was just able to kick out.
Right now, Maxwell Classic looking like Macaulay Culkin with some aftershave.
Maxwell Classic was looking to make a mockery of the Vibe MSP, but that has not been allowed here tonight. This matchup still rolls on.
Wait. What does he have in his hand?
Is that
More
of that
powder. Oh, Aggro
Iggy.
ducks. Iggy blinded. Super kick to Iggy. Maxwell Classic is left alone in the center of the ring.
This does not look good for Maxwell, but he's got the goozle. Might be thinking choke man, but it's a stunner.
And a roll-up. A roll-up from
The
Aggro.
referee's still dazed. The referee doesn't know what's going on.
There we go.
That's it.
Here are your winners and New South Tag Team Champions, MSP.
Nick Iggy did everything he could to delay the inevitable.
The reign is over, Rob.
I cannot. I'm at a loss for words, guys. I can't believe it.
It's an absolutely historic night here tonight for Action Clash episode 101. Education is in session, and the lesson, your new tag team champions, MSP.
Well, Nick Iggy came into the match, no partner, ended up tagging with his own manager, Maxwell Classic. Unfortunately for the Carnies, not going to be entering Anniversary 8 with those tag team championships because MSP just made history and they become your new tag team champions.
I would love to be a fly on the wall as Maxwell Classic and Nick Iggy try to explain this to Carrie Awful the next time they speak.
Well, as the celebration continues, that's going to do it for us, folks, here tonight on YouTube. Be sure to hit like and subscribe on behalf of the beautiful Walker Stewart, the lovely Rob Weathers. I've been Carmen Michael. Thank you so much for tuning in to the best in the South.